Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I know it's been a long time no see. I've been going through some things, not only like health things of my own, but my mom's dealing with some health things. So that's kind of where I've been. I was gonna try and upload every single week, but that honestly, I was gonna try, but it's too much. It's too much with my full-time job plus everything going on. So I'm gonna aim for every other week. Bear with me if I don't make it every other week even, but I'm gonna try my best. This is something I want to pursue regardless, so videos will be coming, stick with me, but just wanted to let you know that might not be as consistent as I hoped to be, at least not yet, but someday. Let's go ahead and get into this lavender purple spring look.
Alright guys, first things first, we want to prime our eyelids so that our eyeshadows show up even more pigmented and bright and stay all day. I'm using Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer. It's nice and pigmented, so it gives me a nice even base. I'm using the shade Lavender from the Lorac Pro I Love Brunch palette to start out with. I'm taking it on a large fluffy blending brush by Morphe. It's an MB23, I believe. And I'm just dusting this back and forth in the crease and just making it our initial transition shade, making sure it's nice and diffused, making sure there's a nice deposit of color there. I had to go in a few times just because of the nature of the pastel lavender, but just feel free to go in and build it up as many times as you need to. Here I'm going to start our kind of cut crease with some concealer and a Morphe M124? Yes, M124 brush. It's just a flat shader brush. I started out with some concealer, same concealer as before, but I wanted an even sharper line, so I went in with some NYX eyeshadow base, a white one, just to make it even cleaner for my liking. See, and that looks a lot cleaner and gives me a better idea of where my lid space really is, because I'm going to put some shadow on top of that here in a minute. Take your time with this step. It really is not going to happen in like one fell swoop, so go back in a few times. I go in and like define the purple in the crease and then come back and clean it up again. You'll see. I didn't include a product shot, so my bad, but I am taking the color No Filter from the Tarte's Pro palette, and I am just using a small smudger detail brush from Morphe brushes. I believe it's a B16, yeah, B16, and I am just really defining that line in the crease there. It really helps me kind of map out that lid space even more, like I said, and just sharpen up the lines. And like I said, you'll probably have to go back in, but that's okay. Next, I'm going in with the color called Jelly Donut from that same Lorac palette, and it is just a really, really light pink with like a hint of purple, so perfect for the lid. I'm just setting that base and, you know, defining that lid space even more. Here I'm just blending with some random brush. Here I'm going in with some more of that lavender shade that we used initially and just blending out the lines, buffing it out, making sure we don't lose that tone. Next, I'm going in with the color called Deep Grape from Coastal Scents, and I'm using a Morphe M433 and kind of packing that on the outer corner. You can see I really like pat, like stipple in the outer corner first, and then I kind of diffuse from there around the edges. You gotta be careful if you just go swiping right off the bat with a ton of purple shadow on your brush. It might end up, you know, kind of crazy. Here I'm going in with that same detail brush we used in the crease earlier, and I'm kind of filling in any gaps I see, any patchiness, and defining that crease even more. This is where you're going to get kind of that cut, quote unquote, crease, is because you're really, really defining that crease line, that lid space. You're like, here's my lid, here's above the crease, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to define that as much as I can and then blend out any harsh lines. Like I said, concentrating most of the color on the outer corner and kind of bringing it onto like 1/3-ish of the lid. And then you blend, like always. Here I'm taking the color Smoothie, a super, super pretty, like iridescent purple, basically like a purple highlight, a lavender highlight. It is everything. I really wanted the inner corner to be pretty intense, so I went ahead and like used my finger to get it more bright, and then I also went and brightened up the inner corner a little bit more with the color Gluten Free from the palette, and also highlighted the brow bone with that color as well. You can tell it's a super, super pretty highlight. Next, because my white eyeliner freaking broke on me, I'm going to go in with a nude eyeliner in the waterline. And then after that, I am going to go ahead and set it with a nude eyeshadow just so it doesn't budge because the waterline is, you know, watery. I am going to go ahead and apply some mascara. This is Rimmel Lash Accelerator to my bottom lashes. And I did pop on some falsies. These are Christina Wisp lashes. I just ordered these off Amazon. They are super inexpensive. Now moving on to the face, I'm going to go in with my Photo Finish Primer by Smashbox. I love this primer for like blurring out pores and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and mix shades 115 and 110 of my Maybelline Fit Me, the matte one. And I'm just going to press that into the skin with a damp Real Technique sponge.
This doesn't seem very wet. Yes. You have to like squeeze it to make sure it's all infiltrated.
Do you want it wetter?
Yeah. Please. Thank you so much. You're the best boyfriend in the world.
Lately my skin has been super dry, so I'm going to put some of this Smashbox primer oil under there to kind of help hydrate and also prime the under eyes. Next I'm going to take some Maybelline Master Conceal. I believe this is shade Light number 10. And then I am going to go ahead and set that using my Coty Airspun powder, just a really light amount because I am going to go in with some of this banana shade from the e.l.f. Light Contour Kit. Next, because I did not set the rest of my face with powder yet, I'm going to take some cream highlight from Wet n Wild. I'm not sure of the shade. I'm going to list it down below what they're called for sure, but I ended up really liking this. This is the first time I really got to play around with this, and I really do like it. Look how pretty that glow is, right? I am going to put some more on top because, you know, I'm me. Here I'm just making sure that the lower lash line has a little something going on. I put some more of that initial lavender shade down there. Here's what I'm talking about when I said I was going to wet my brush earlier. I am wetting my brush and just really intensifying that inner corner, that metallic purple, and also the metallic like frosty white. Here I'm going in with the Cream Contour by Wet n Wild. Again, I'll list the shade down below, but I ended up really liking these. I've been messing around with a contour for a little bit, but I think this is the brush to use with it too. This Real Techniques Expert Face Brush is awesome at buffing it out. Like, look how simple and easy that was, and it looks so natural and so pretty because it just looks like skin because it's cream. It's great. I really like them. I am taking a smaller brush and just going along my nose a little bit. Next, I'm going to go in with my pressed powder by Black Radiance in the color Honey Amber, and I'm going to use a big stippling brush by Mikasa Beauty, and I'm just going to like set that cream product. You really don't need a lot of this, especially because, you know, you already have that pigment down. But then I'm going to go in and kind of cut the cheekbones a little bit with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, just using that really ashy tone to kind of chisel out the face. It's already bronzed, but we just need to chisel out that, that double chin, you know, the cheekbones, temples, the nose, going back over that cream product on the nose here and just kind of slimming it out. I am going to go ahead and kind of chisel out the cheekbones even more with some Coty Airspun powder before I put on my Milani Luminoso blush. Literally, this is the only Luminoso I've ever had, and it's lasted me so long, probably because it's so pigmented. Look how beautiful. I love this blush. Perfect for spring. Perfect for all the time, but perfect for spring. It's got a nice like glow too. I'm going to go ahead and kind of set the face and also prep it for some more highlight. I'm going to go in with a Pixi Beauty like blush highlight duo. I'll list the shade down below, and I'm really sorry guys, I don't have like a lip shot. My freaking card gets full like every 5 seconds, so I didn't get a lip shot, but I'll list those products down below along with all of the other products I used today.
So this is the completed look, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. I freaking love this look. The whole cut crease thing is something that I haven't had a ton of practice with, so it was kind of a challenge. And this is actually my second time filming the whole thing, but I did it in like portions because it took me so freaking long. And I think it actually came out better this time. So practice does make perfect, guys. Keep practicing. I know it's hard, but yeah, just keep practicing. I thank you guys so much for being here and for watching and following me on Instagram and all of that stuff. Every single one of you means so much to me. Thank you again. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and go over and do the same for Berenice's video. Make sure you subscribe to both of us so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Oh, what the hell? Oh my god. It's empty.
The thing fell out.
I don't think so. That's why I'm confused. What the f, bro?